Let's see who else we can get to here. Why don't we go to our caller from the 414 area code? Caller from 414. If you can hear me, tell me who this is, tell me where you're calling from, and what's on your mind today.
Hi, David. This is Chris from the Milwaukee area.
All right, go ahead, Chris. What's going on?
I was just wondering, since this has gotten really little to zero airtime in the corporate media, which is not to my surprise, but the civil suit that was pending against Jeffrey Epstein that was settled from multiple victims of his pedophilia, and more specifically, what I wanted to ask you is how come, or why do you think that the links between Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump haven't been thoroughly investigated, especially since there was a complaint filed against Trump in 2016 that he had raped a 13-year-old girl in 1994 in Jeffrey Epstein's Manhattan home?
Yeah.
And they also had someone who was willing to corroborate that story, be a witness. But the complaint was withdrawn due to threats of violence. I was just wondering if you had heard about that.
I absolutely have, yeah. So
Miami
we've actually talked about that.
Yeah.
And so when I talk about the sexual assault claims against Trump, I include that there is an allegation that Trump participated in, correct me if I'm wrong, it was like a gang rape of a 13-year-old girl, wasn't it?
Yeah, they said Epstein and Trump and someone else tied her down to a bed, and
so
very
listen,
insidious things.
There's a couple views on this. One would be the reason we haven't heard more about it is because everybody who's willing to talk about it has been threatened with violence, as you're saying. The other side of it would be that there are more sort of technical legal things that are going on, including that there have, at one point, and I'm going just from memory here, there were questions about whether the alleged victims were actually identifiable and willing to come forward in an issue of Jane Doe versus named accusers. But I think that without knowing every legal step that has been taken, there's no question that there is a legal effort to suppress going on. And I don't know if we'll ever know the truth of that story. The allegations are disgusting. And you're right that there was at least at one point alleged corroboration. And I hope that we learn more about it because it's quite frankly disgusting and horrifying.
I agree. And it's just so sad that someone, is in the highest office in our nation and then just has such a horrible background. But
yeah,
these are the days we live in, I guess.
Indeed they are. Yep. Appreciate the call. Thank you so much. Great to hear from you. I'm out of time for calls. Thanks to everybody who I spoke to. I'm trying to enforce a one-question rule. A couple people said, David, when so many people are holding, don't let people ask 2 or 3 questions. I think I stuck to that today. But alas, I didn't get to everybody. Next week, more calls. Quick break and back after this. One of today's sponsors is Skillshare, which is an amazing online learning community that offers thousands of high-quality classes on almost any topic. The first 500 people who click the link under this video will get 2 entire months of totally free access to every single class offered by Skillshare. They've got classes on everything from design, video editing, photography, business, technology, cooking, meditation, even classes on personal productivity. I know you'll be able to find something on Skillshare that fascinates you, or even something that will help you in your everyday life. Classes are taught by real people who care about what they're teaching. I just took a really great class on more advanced video editing techniques. The David Pakman Show is giving you 2 months of free access to every class they offer when you click the link under this video. Think about everything you'll have at your fingertips for 2 whole months, totally free, hard to beat. And after that, if you like it, you can keep access to every class on Skillshare for under $10 a month, one of the most affordable learning platforms out there. Just click the link under this video to redeem your 2 free months of Skillshare, but hurry, it's only available to the first 500 who sign up.